fun. It's definitely a big ouch.
When I went to college, I was still like pre-med, and then one of my professors was a PT, and she got her PhD, and she taught us anatomy. And so she kind of like took us in, and she like placed us in different placements. Then I went to a hand clinic. I got bounced to a hand clinic one day, and I was like, this is what I want to do. I was like, I love this, because you have to like know the hand really well, and you go and you get to see like wounds, and you get to do all kinds of cool things. And then yeah, so that's when I knew that was really what I wanted to do. Do it. Just do it. I totally love my job. I love what I do. I love like patients like Jenna, and when they start to get better, it's just like, oh, they got better because I helped them along the way. And I just helping people figure out like do what it is that they really want to do in a different way, or as close as possible that they possibly can. Do those weird motions.
After surgery, like the day that I got the cast off, I couldn't move my like fingers to make a fist. So in my brain, I thought it was like my life was over. I couldn't function. You know, if you can't even like bring your fingers down, panic ensues. They recommended rigorous OT appointments just to get that mobility and strength back.
The contact probably felt kind of good because it was heated.
Now I'm able to move my wrists. I can like lift a glass of water. I can use my thumb. I thought that I was not going to be able to have the type of mobility back that I had before surgery, and now I don't know. I still have a little ways to go, but at least I'm like full of hope, and I know that it's like I'm able to get there.
The hand is so complicated. Every joint in your hand is like more complicated as your knee. There's just like no bulky muscle around it, so it's just really, you have to really think about it, and the way your hand moves and how the muscles work and the ligament, like everything. It's really complicated.
A lot of like stretching, you know, pulling back, pulling that way, a lot of stretching, a little bit of like strengthening with like weights. I have like a tendon issue here, so like I have to like constantly have this thumb moving and mobile, and a lot of stretching, essentially. I knew physical therapy, but I didn't know that there was something that was like separate other than that, because I just assumed it was all kind of clumped together. But it's so important because like your hand and stuff there's so many little intricacies to it.
So physical therapy, my go-to is always like, it's more gross motor kind of motion. So like people learning how to walk again and doing like big muscle groups. And then OT is a little bit more like doing the things that you do every day. So I care about you walking and walking safely, but I care about you walking safely and getting to the bathroom safely, or moving around in the kitchen safely and opening containers and cutting things up and being able to actually execute what it is that you're doing. We help people get back to doing all the things that they get to do, like they need to do every day. It's really helping people get back to doing their occupations and what it is that they want to do. Not find them a job, but really being able to get themselves bathed and dressed and like get themselves to work and be able to do their jobs.
They really have just like given me hope, and they've been really empathetic. So I think that goes a long way.